But I think that's enough on the Timberwolves. Did we talk about the game yet?
We can talk about we breezed over it, but we can talk about it more on the because we got to mention Golden State too.
Yeah, so the
That game.
Wolves and Warriors played yesterday. Warriors end up winning this one by 11, and it wasn't that close of a game. Timberwolves kind of were making a run, got to be down by 5 a couple times, but then Warriors just kept pulling away. Great game for Andrew Wiggins. As per usual, he only likes trying hard against teams who spurned him. It's
Yeah,
just totally bizarre. Like it's clearly an effort thing. Like you saw the way that dunk he had on Cat, the
two of them.
yeah, especially the second one. But yeah, the confident pull up threes where he was just shooting them and drilling them right away. Like you don't see that every night out of Andrew Wiggins. You only see that when he's got a personal vendetta. Otherwise, he doesn't care. He could give a single, shit. Otherwise, he doesn't care. I think that's ridiculous. Like no one should feel happy about that. Andrew Wiggins
Yeah.
can go screw himself. I mean, Warriors fans, I saw even commenting like, "Well, there's one of Andrew's 3 great games this year."
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean they're right.
yeah,
Like he was doing it defensively too. He was there making the right rotations. No, when the game started, I was like, I thought I thought the storyline of the game, I saw Ant like they were doing a bunch of switches on offense. Ant saw he had um Andrew Wiggins instantly called for an ISO. I was like, oh, this is the storyline. The base of the what Wiggins was supposed to be versus Wiggins. I was like, this is gonna be great. And then they were doing the whole first quarter, they were just dueling. Wiggins didn't miss a shot. Anthony Edwards was going hard. I think he only missed 1 or 2 shots. Like it was really fun. And then it just became a sad story about how the Warriors have completely figured out their offense without Klay Thompson and were able to manage off even when their best defensive player is off the floor. They were able to just hold them off and be like, all right, you know what? We're up. We're gonna keep this going. And the
yeah,
Warriors are great. I mean, Steph Curry, like it looked like he didn't even have the ball that often. His usage had to be really low this game, but he affected it in every type of way. He was playing great defense. He was the way he leads this team is crazy. They're awesome.
yeah. No, they're fun to watch, and I think I had them picked for my winner in the West this year. So I'm hoping to have them maybe I'm not necessarily hoping for that to be honest, but I'm
Mhm.
hoping to see a fun season and it so far has been awesome. Curry could win the MVP, which is great. I mean, that'd be awesome if you get another.
I mean, if they hit 60 wins, he should win MVP,
Yeah,
no
no doubt.
doubt.
And they're on pace. So
Yeah.
without Clay, and they'll get Clay back. And once he joins this team, I
Mhm.
mean, the marketability is already high. But once he comes back, man, oh, we got to
Yeah.
see so much of Clay.
Um, yeah, I know this Wolves team's gonna. They're so fun. They figured every single person has figured out that motion offense. Steve Kerr is again back to nonchalant. Steve Kerr, he sits on the side. He's like, yeah. He's like, don't worry. Draymond gets a tech. He's like, yeah. He needs 2 of those to get kicked out or whatever. He's like, whatever. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, it was. I mean, and then Draymond, who's he yelling at on the side? He's such a vocal leader. I mean,
Yeah, I
but
think that was either Wiseman or Poole. He
Looney
kind of
or
got, he
Looney or
was like
Poole.
yelling for some reason.
I think it was Poole because Poole was talking back at him. But I mean, it's whatever. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
figure. I'm not too worried about it. They're he,
Yeah. It's just in the moment sort of thing.
yeah,
Draymond probably was like, What did you say?
yeah.
You said
Probably
that the
heated up.
bounce pass doesn't matter versus a chest pass, Jordan. Get the fuck out of here. I'm
Yeah.
going to run over your whole family. And he's like, Draymond, just chill. And he's like, that's it.
I mean, that's just what Draymond does. He got a tech last
Yeah.
year for yelling at James Wiseman. So like, it's whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
not
How
too
do you get a
concerned about it
tech for yelling at your own teammate?
because he's hilarious. But um, I mean, on the Timberwolves side, it was just they could be good if if they had more consistent play scores. I mean, Cat was super. He had. I mean, what he scored 17, 19, but it
It was
wasn't a
inefficient.
quiet. It was more like like you better if you shot 15 shots for the game, you better have that score. If not, you're just a bad player. You know, it was like one of those like okay, yeah, you're supposed to make those shots. But I mean, he shot well from three at least. He was 50%, 50%, yeah, 4 for 8. And I mean, just Ant. Clearly the best player on this team.
Yeah, career high, 48 points for Ant. I mean, I always question if he should shoot some of the threes he does, but then he keeps proving me wrong and he hits them.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was fun to watch.
Yeah, and I mean he had the effort on the defensive end. He just has to get smarter and make the right choices. I mean, a lot of times, like on Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, he went and jumped, like they got the ball and he jumped off for the
Yeah,
block.
he'll like jump
like,
pretty high. Yeah.
like it's not even jumping too high. I'm like, you don't jump on, like they haven't
Yeah.
dribbled. Like you don't do that.
No, right. No, yeah, right. Like there's no need to do that. He's just getting overzealous. Oh, we got Nixie.
Well, she wanted to talk about the Timberwolves. What do you say?
Well, I think we've said
you're wrong. Go for it.
I think we've said enough on the Wolves and the Warriors last night. It's the Wolves 6 loss in a row. It's the 11th win for the Warriors. You know, one team is on a championship trajectory, the other one's on a lottery trajectory. So we'll see where that goes.